Okay, it's finally arrived. The KTM PowerParts pre-filter for the 790 Adventure. Let's see what is inside. Right. Just the KTM info sheet. I shall open up now. A couple of plastic pieces, the air filter housing, and left and right duct blank plates. The air filter with two orange foam pieces. I assume they're for the drain plugs. We have a seal. We have a metal frame. And we have two metal pieces, and I believe they are for the drain plugs as well. So this is what's included in the kit. I know a lot of people will say get the Rottweiler intake, but over here in the UK it takes a long time to come. It's very expensive, and I think that this won't be quite as good. For I think it was £54. You can't really complain. So I shall do a installation video shortly and see where we are. Okay, so we're about to install the KTM 790 Adventure PowerParts pre-filter. A couple of guys on the forum have kindly put up a link to the instructions as they were elusive online. But we have got some, so let's go. Okay, first of all I should mention that I'm running a one-piece PowerParts low seat. So let's hopefully it'll fit with it. Apparently it doesn't fit with the standard S two-piece seat, but it does fit with a bench seat, so let's go. So, okay, instructions say to remove two side panels, so let's get these popped off. I'm sure you all know how to take these off. Then says that we need to remove this cross space here. This is a Torx 30. Then just says to lift this off and hang off to the side. We have then got to remove these ducts, which I assume just pop out. Yep, they just pop out. They are not reused. We have then got to pull these out and flip them over and put them this way in. try and get it to stick in there. You've got to put in these plastic blank off plates as well, so I would imagine it'll hold these rubbers in just a little bit more securely than they are at the moment. A little fiddly, trying to get them back in, that's for sure. Okay, so we'll now take the blanking plates. Slot them in. Okay. It says now to replace the cross brace. Just tuck these wires under there. Seems a bit of a tight fit, to be fair. Okay, so okay, they're all lined up, so I'll tighten them up. Now we remove access to the air filter itself. Pops up and lifts off, comes off the actual cable. Put it to the side. Now we need to pull out the air filter wedge, which is there, and the air filter. As you can see, I've recently installed a pipe across oiled foam filter. Not test roading it yet, as I've been waiting for this to come, so I wanted to test everything together. Put a little bit of grease around the edge, obviously, to seal it as well, so I'll put this out of the way. Now I believe we needed to remove, there's two drain plugs slightly down there. Okay. So now we'll clean the airbox out. Just a bit of isopropanol. Right, okay. It says then to insert the bungs, so I'll get them ready. two little foam inserts, and inside the airbox you'll see there's two circular holes that these need to go in. These bushings then go on the top. Okay. A little fiddly again, but they do actually sit in there quite nice against the rubber band. That's one. A little tricky to sort of get in position. It's a little tricky to say the least, but they're in there. In the end I slotted on to the tip of my finger and then sort of pushed her in that way, and it seems to have done the trick. Right, now replace the air filter. Just going to put a little grease on this to help it slide in a little bit easier. Just two little channels for it to slot into. Try and line these up, and obviously push in nice and tight. Okay, air filter's back. Okay, well, don't still have okay on it. We have to cut this seal in half. We'll just fold it in half. Put a scissors in it. There she goes. If you sort of stretch it slightly, it tends to fit in the hole a little easier. Then we fit this. Actually sits on top of the gasket there, look. It's nice and solid. This support frame actually sits on top of the gasket. I put a smear of grease just all underneath this, just to catch anything if it was to escape on the side. See, so slide this over the top. Right, so we have this now. It's supposed to sort of go into two mounting lugs here. Right, okay. Little tip for you guys, don't cut your finger. When you actually insert this metal retaining clip, I suppose, you need to push down that way and that way at the same sort of time. That way it'll sort of clip in and it'll be held by this little leg here, and there you have it. We'll start the bike now. Definitely feel the air sucking through it. I think it's a bit more throaty. Yes, I think it definitely does give it a bit more of a throaty sound to it. Also, as you guys probably guessed, I've got the RO decat installed recently as well. Also, we are running a booster plug. I know some people say that they don't get much benefit from them, but personally I just wanted to make sure, because it will adjust the fuel mixture on the fly. Also installed the pipe across air filter, as you've previously seen, and now we have this pre-filter from KTM. Hopefully that'll be all I need to do. Need to just take it out for a test drive. I'll put a video up of the mods. I don't really intend to do any other sort of mods to the engine now. I'll let you know what the results are. Thanks.